beautiful Dolly family. How are we doing today? I hope that we're doing well. But if not, big hugs to you. I got my little man with me here. My newest little man. That's right. He's snuggling with his mama. He is so darling. Just look at him. Just look at that little face. Just look at that little face. Monty's here with us, and today we are going to have a coffee chat with Leisha. That is right. We are going to have a little coffee chat because we haven't done that in a while, and yeah. So I actually got my princess cup today. I love this cup. I think it is so pretty. You see the princesses in there, and it says "Life is a fairy tale." I've almost got my coffee drunk, but that's all right. I'm drinking pumpkin spice Dunkin' Donuts coffee with some Kroger oat milk sweet cream in it. What are you drinking? Let me know down in the comment section below. Monty's here. Everybody say hi. Say hi. I'm here. I'm here. Monty is here. What a voice. Monty the monster. Okay. Well, Monty's here. And I am going to get a little drink here. But I'm going to put this back here because I have a coaster back there. And also the cats keep jumping up here. And so I don't want it to get knocked over. So yeah. So if you didn't see my box opening of him, you should go check that out. Cena over at he's a Cena's Dolls original. So you can go check that video out. Isn't he gorgeous? Just think he's gorgeous. So yeah, okay. So let's see. What do I want to talk about? I had things and then I didn't write them down. Yeah, because that's classic Leisha, right? I did want to talk about oh my goodness, I had a topic and I can't think now. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, one thing I wanted to do was do a name reveal on him on this video. So let's go ahead and start with that. Let's start with that. Hopefully the topic comes back to me. Oh, I remember now, but we'll go ahead and do his name reveal first. You guys, I'm a hot mess over here. That's okay. You guys expect nothing less, right? Nothing less than a hot mess. Okay. So when I saw him, okay, when I saw his picture, when Cena showed us his picture, I fell in love with him. I thought he was so adorable. Now, disclosure here, I do the Quinlan sculpt, which is what he is one of my top favorite sculpts. I love the Quinlan. As you know, I have not Renly, I always want to say that. I have Brinley and Blakely, who are my twin girl Quinlans. And he's not going to be their triplet. He's his own baby. I'm just not always pairing everybody, guys. I know I pair a lot of babies, but he's like a cousin. He's a cousin of theirs. But he's his own baby. Yes. Where's I going with this? Oh, his name. Oh my goodness. So when Cena, showed him, and then she said she was going to send him to me. His name kind of come to me. Now, the name I picked for him is a name that I had thought about for Jaden. My Jaden, when I was naming him, I thought of the name for him too, but then I thought of Jaden, so he became Jaden. But so then I was like, oh, you'll see in a minute. So his first and last name pretty much came to me pretty quickly. I just had a little bit of time with this little guy. Yes. With my little man. And then his name came to, well, it didn't come to me. It came to me. It was like, yes, that's it. That's it. That's definitely it. I did think of something else, but then it went out of my head and I don't even remember what it is now. So I know for sure that this is his name. It was meant to be. So this is, everybody welcome to Binkies and Blankies Nursery, little Mr. Quentin Hendricks. Yes. So yeah, I was going to name Jaden Quentin because I love the name Quentin. I used to have a friend in elementary school who was he was super sweet, nice little boy who I thought was, he was a friend. He was a friend and I really loved him. And yeah, so, and his name was Quentin and I loved that name. I think that is such a cute name, but it has the Quinn in it because I was thinking of Hendricks Quinn or Quentin Hendricks, and I was like, okay, which way do we want to go with this? I was like, I really want to use the name Quentin, so there we are. Okay, so that is done. Now we know his little name, my little Quentin. Now, what I wanted to talk about was in one of Cena's videos recently, and if I remember, I will try to link her video down below. If I don't link it down below, I'll link her channel, and you can at least go look for her video. But she talks about how she's going through something and how she's really glad to have the dolls because they are a comfort to her. And I want to talk about, what a big comfort they are to us. My kind of topic of the day of this coffee chat. So, I find myself, sometimes, I don't know, for me, sometimes I get so sad, I don't know. I just, you just feel like, bleh, right? I'm sorry, buddy, I didn't get you there. You just feel kind of blah, right? And so sometimes to get myself out of that blah feeling, I will come into the baby room and I will choose a baby or 2 or 3 or 4. Sometimes I've took a whole bunch in the living room with me and just, surround myself, put them in my arms, dress them, love on them. And, that just like brings my spirits up so much. And sometimes it's more of, I just need to hold and hug someone, right? Now, some of my good ones for that are Augie, Brecken, Emerson, and Ashlyn. It's kind of my bigger, heavier babies. When I just need to like have someone laying on me, or sometimes it is a small one I'll grab. It just depends really. But excuse me, like I said, I never said I was ladylike. That just came up though. But yeah, and sometimes it's reborns, of course, reborns. But as a doll collector, I have several different kinds of dolls. And sometimes what makes me happy and gets me out of my funk is grabbing one of my Our Generation or American Girl dolls and brushing their hair and styling them and changing them. It helps so much. And I'm going to be kind of honest with you here. Okay. I'm going to be a little honest with, not a little, a lot honest with you. I'm going to tell you guys that, I was forced by my body to stop having children. David was my last. He was not my last by choice, or me and my husband both. We wanted at least 1, maybe 2 or 3 more kids. We wanted more kids together. Now we had the 3 boys. We had Thomas, Justin, and David. And we talked about David being our last, but then like in our hearts, we both agreed that we just didn't feel like he was our last. So we definitely wanted to try. We wanted to wait till he was about 3 or 4 though, to kind of have him more settled. Cause he was a very, hyper, he was a lot. He was a lot. And so we were like thinking, let him get a little older and settle down a little, and then, try again for another baby. And unfortunately that didn't happen. I had cervical cancer. And so it was they left it up to me basically, and him. You know, I of course I talked to my husband about everything, right? So it would have been dangerous for me to carry on a pregnancy, but I could if I wanted to, you know, my choice. And I just, you know, we got to thinking about how blessed we were to have the 3 boys we had, healthy, you know, beautiful boys that we had. And it was very dangerous for me to go through with it. So we decided that it was in everybody's best interest for me to be around for the 3 boys that I had. So I had to get my, you know, cervix and uterus, you know, taken out basically. And so that forced the hand and me not having any more children. And while, you know, when my grandchildren were babies, of course, they helped with, you know, having a baby around. But now they're bigger, and they still, I still love them to death, my grandkids, but sometimes I just want to hold a baby, you know? And so these babies that I have in my nursery mean a lot to me. They heal a place in my heart where I kind of had a little hole, maybe, because I did want more children. And so these, like, I have so many. And kind of the best thing about it is, you know, I don't have sleepless nights unless it's my own. For me, because I've already experienced those things. Okay. Now I know there are people out there who haven't experienced them and would love to experience them. And I understand that. But for me, this is for me. I think it's great that I don't have to get up in the middle of the night and stuff. You know, it's like awesome, you know, that I can have this experience of holding them and loving them, taking their pictures, dressing them. You know, I can take them out if I want to. Whatever it is I want, I can do. And whatever I don't want, you know, it's not there. So I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about the cost of like formula, right? Because that is a big cost, right? Real food and stuff like that. Yeah. So I just wanted to put that out there, and I am very happy. I'm very grateful that, you know, and the dolls, that's what helped me when my mom passed. Really helped me was finding Brooklyn, Millie, and Addie, because those are my first like real 3 that I had for a little bit, just the 3 of them. And it was shortly after my mom had passed that I got them. And they really helped heal my heart. They helped fill in a place of sadness and stuff. So it's, you know, I don't care what people say. People can say I'm weird. People can say I'm delusional, or maybe that I need to go seek help, or whatever it is they want to say. I don't. I know I'm fine. I have a hobby that I love that doesn't hurt anybody and that I get to enjoy with you guys. So yeah, so that was my topic. That's what I wanted to talk about. I just really was Cena had said something about it, and I was like, you know, I agree. I agree. These babies are so, excuse me, I drank up Pepsi Zero before coming on. So anyway, another sip of the coffee. Okay, so with that being said, I am going to participate in, Minky's just helping out. He's, you know, always a co-host. I'm going to participate in Kitty's Dolls and Collectibles Golden Leaf Tag. So it's questions about fall or autumn. I thought they were cute little questions and I love these little tags. Haven't done one in a while, right? So I'm glad that she thought of this. So question number 1 is, what is your favorite fall scent or smell? Well, I really love, so my favorite like nature smell is after a good rain. It's cold, it rains, and kind of that smell afterwards of damp earth and grass and leaves, you know, kind of like decaying leaves, but this just has that distinct smell of fall. I love that smell. Now, I know that's kind of like, it's not a scent that you can, I've never seen it reproduced, right? Never. But if we're talking like a candle or a spray or something you spray around, you know, definitely like the pumpkin spices. And then I recently got a candle from Bath and Body Works, and I think it was like autumn something, and it was the best. It's real. I think it reminds me, it's like a fall smell. Let me, hold on a minute. Hold on. I'm going to go grab it. Hold on. Okay, I grabbed it. It's autumn chai. I didn't realize it was that. So, but it doesn't smell like chai to me. It doesn't smell like the chai drinks. It smells, I don't know, it smells good. It smells like fall. I love this scent so much. So that's from Bath and Body Works. And I love that smell. Okay, question number 2. What is your favorite cozy go-to drink in the autumn? Well, just as Kitty said, cocoa! That's when I start thinking about the cocoa. I know that some people are apple cider. You know, guys, I love coffee, right? And I think it was Cena answered that she likes to put hot chocolate in her coffee. Me too, girl. Me too. But coffee's my favorite drink. I like tea. There are some teas that I like, but hot cocoa, that's just, it starts getting, that's that season. It's that season. Number 3. Excuse me, my allergies and sinuses are just doing wonders for me, I tell you. Number 3, do you prefer crunchy leaves or rainy days in the fall? I think I kind of like, okay, so I told you one of my favorite things is if it rains real good and then you go outside and you smell the earth and the decaying leaves and it just smells like fall. But I guess if I had to choose between crunchy leaves, which means that we wouldn't have any rain, right? Because the leaves are crunchy. Or rainy days, I would rather have crunchy leaves because then you can still go outside and take walks and stuff. In the rain, you can't really do that, right? But sometimes it's fun to stay inside when it's raining and like just read a book or curl up with your favorite like series or something too. Number 4, what is your favorite fall activity you enjoy? So I really enjoy doing fall activities with my grandchildren. We homeschool, so I really love doing like crafts and activities with them when we're homeschooling. I like to go to the pumpkin patch when we can, and taking walks when it's a little cooler out. I love that. That's really nice. So yeah. And then number 5 is, what is your favorite fall color to dress your baby in? Definitely like the rust and the orange, cream colors, reds, yellows. Yeah, those colors I really love dressing the babies in for fall. I think those are just, I don't know, I love the fall colors. I love fall leaves when they turn the different colors. I think it's beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful times on earth. All right, guys, so there we have it. There we have our little, so that's from Kitty's Dolls and Collectibles, and I will tag her in the description box below. Thanks, Kitty, for having that. That was fun. That was fun. That was the golden leaf tag. I'm having fun. I'm having fall fun. I'm having fun changing my babies. I'm having more fun since the weather has been getting cooler. We've had a couple of warmer days, but then it's cooling down again. I'm like loving that. I'm loving life right now, right? Okay, I'm just loving life. Me and my autumn chai. All right, guys, me and little Quentin here are going to go and snuggle some more, probably on the couch. And yeah, all right. So that's it for this video. Please give me a big thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to leave your comments down in the description box below. If you do the tag, please tag Kitty over at Kitty's Dolls and Collectibles and hashtag golden leaf tag. And yeah, don't forget to check out my description box, hit the subscribe and the bell notification while you're up there so that you know when my videos come out. If you would like to become a flutterfly, please do so. If you hit that join button, it will tell you what you get. And yeah, we would love that. We'd love to have you over there. We got a small group going and a great bunch of people. I have a great bunch of people in my flutterflies. So you guys are all great though too. And I do understand that, you know, not everybody can do it. So we love you. We love you so much. We will see you next time. Don't forget to be kind, be gentle, but most importantly, be you, because we love you just the way you are. We'll see you next time, friends. Bye.